Hi, it's time for Bedtime Stories with Miss Beth. But Miss Beth isn't here. I'm her cousin, Ollie. And when I was your age, I wanted to be a Viking. A Minnesota Viking. They're a football team. But today, we're going to read about a different kind of Viking. It's Ronan the Librarian. And this book was written by Tara Luby and Becky Caddy and illustrated by Victoria Moderna. And it is published by Roaring Brook Press. Ronan the Librarian. Ronan was a mighty barbarian, a leader of his people. He invaded, he raided, and back home, he traded. Ronan was legendary for finding the best pillage, gold, jewelry, weapons, and tools. Everyone wanted to trade with him, until one raid went horribly wrong. "What's this?" he roared. "This is worthless." Ronan tried to barter, but no one would make a deal. Barbarians didn't read books. Ronan took the book home. "Oofda! What am I going to do with this useless thing? Origami? Kindling? Toilet paper? Yes, that's it." Then a picture caught his eye. Ronan read the first sentence, then a paragraph, then a page. Before he knew it, he had devoured an entire chapter. He read until the moon was high in the sky. The next day, Ronan didn't meet the raiding party. "He must have overslept," said Crom. "Let's go wake him." "Ronan, you dunga, what are you doing?" asked Gunnar. "I'm reading," Ronan said. "This book is epic. Do you want to borrow it?" "Have you gone berserk? Barbarians don't read. We raid," said Helgi. His friends were right. Ronan tucked the book away and went raiding, like a good barbarian. But he couldn't stop thinking about the book. When the raid was over, he charged home and read straight through to the end. There he goes, "Take me." Ronan was hooked. He needed a new book. So he invaded and raided and read. He's taking the books, they're taking the treasure. He invaded and raided and read. He invaded and raided and read. Look at how the books piled up on his Viking boat. The fierce raider became a fierce reader, and soon his massive collection threatened to devour him. So Ronan came up with a solution to tame the beast. He built a library. He even threw a grand opening celebration. But barbarians do not read books. They eat a lot, though, it looks like. Crom judged the books by their covers. Too sparkly, too kissy, too wimpy. Gunnar valued brawn over brains. Reading doesn't have a point. Spears have points. Helgi was too busy to read. How could Ronan get his people to see that books were treasures? "Oofda! I must conquer my own village," he declared. He picked up his book, held it high, and began to read aloud. The troll roared as Odin snatched the urn of Unkar and raced to his ship. The crew rowed out to sea when out of the depths rose the terrifying Kraken. Odin held on to the urn for dear life as he drew his sword. But the shipbuilders continued sawing. The blacksmiths didn't stop hammering, and the potters kept on spinning their wheels. It was a crushing defeat. At daybreak, Ronan went to his library. "Oofda! I've been invaded!" Look at the door. "And raided!" What was in the urn? What did Odin do next? Did he clobber the Kraken? It was his greatest victory yet. The library was full of barbarians. Ronan quickly laid down the law. Some of the rules are read aloud, get your card and take books home. Break the door equals fix the door. Join our book club. He issued library cards. He recommended books, and he read to the younglings. As it turns out, barbarians do read books. Ronan was a mighty librarian, a leader of his people. They invaded. They raided. They read. The end. I hope you have a great adventure with your next book. Bye.